ओ गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो मृतल्पगः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दन आर्तो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं नूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगत्। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ वासुदेव वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे गोविंद गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, वासुदेव वासुदेव वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महा। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम। We'll chant from 11th verse. श्री भगवानुवाच अवजानन्ति मां मूढाः मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितम् परं भावमजानन्तः मम भूतमहेश्वरम् मोगाशा मोघकर्माणः मोघज्ञानाविचेतसः राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः महात्मानस्तु मां पार्थ दैवीं प्रकृतिमाश्रिताः भजन्त्यनन्यमनसः ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम् सततं कीर्तयन्तो माम् यतन्तश्च दृढव्रताः नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या नित्ययुक्ता उपासते। अगेन सततं कीर्तयन्तो मां नमस्यन्तश्च सततं कीर्तयन्तो मां यतन्तश्च दृढव्रताः नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या नित्ययुक्ता उपासते। नित्ययुक्ता उपासते। नारायण नारायण नारायण। The seeker is born when he wants to settle in the infinite. When a person is not willing to settle, or settle means to get sense of joy and security. He wants uninterrupted sense of security, uninterrupted sense of joy. Even if presently he has to pay a cost. I don't know today, I don't have today, that's one thing. But saints say that there is a state which has fearlessness, which has joyfulness, where you don't have to do something to maintain that joy, where you don't have to depend on anything else. When a person is aiming on that joy, rather put it, aiming on that alone, then Bhagavan Krishna says in Gita that sadhurev samantavya samyak navyavasito hisa. He will be called sadhu now. The maturity of anybody's living is that he should have discovered that wherever I went for joy in the outside world, I definitely got more sorrows than joy, more bereavements, more fear, more anxiety, more sense of ahankar than the joy. It's not a frustration, it's a realization. You depend on one thing and you see what you got. So one who out of his inner churning, the Amrit Manthan has to go on, the churning of the nectar in the ocean of our Antakaran. By the churner called Mandarachal with this commitment. So if you keep on thinking on this aspect, any person you take, any worldly goal you take, any achievement you take, how much I had given my time, my energy, my effort in getting that joy, and did that joy sustain? How much difficult it is to satisfy my own ego. I tried in so many ways to satisfy, but it is still not satisfied. How many times I have wanted to get attached, but that attachment also gave me some sorrows. So when you find the hollowness of Arth Purusharth and Kam Purusharth, then you grow in your life. You come here to know that is there something more? Nobody forces us to come here. Neither I am forced to be here, neither you are forced to be here. But I thought that this is not what I'm not happy with what I am getting from outside. And such a person in Bhagavad Gita, in this particular chapter, is called Mahatma, which we saw last time. Not yesterday. Last class. When was the last class? I think it was on Tuesday, no? Tuesday was the last class. You must have thought over it. Spirituality demands a very alert living. It is not an action that I do my kirtan, that is my spiritual life. Or I go to the temple, I am spiritual. Or I do some havan, I am spiritual. Or I do some japa, I am spiritual. You are religious, no about it. It is also good, is required. But alertness is that I compare my own fulfillment. Really, is it fulfilling? Really, is it giving me without any emotional tax which I have to pay? Have I become independent? So when inside you raise your questions, and that question does not go. Question comes to everybody, but question goes away. When question comes and does not go, then Siddhartha becomes Gautam Buddha. Then Balakrishna Menon becomes Swami Chinmaya Maharaj. Then Naren becomes Swami Vivekananda. That question is like something is, why I am putting so much of mind on this person or on this issue or my ahankar. Is it not my ahankar gave me sorrow? Is it not my attachment gave me sorrow? Is it not my obsessions gave me sorrow? So when you want answer, which is not an objective, it's a subjective realization, then we become a Mahatma. And slowly, when initially question pricks for maybe once in a blue moon, when the pricking becomes regular, then you start becoming a seeker. And when pricking is not interrupted by something else, like somebody's head is on fire, somebody's hair is on fire. So slowly when that happens, then a person puts all his effort to reduce it. Okay? So we had seen this Mahatma word because again a person is sad on the issue where he has been sad many times, not in a new time. And when people around they say he's like that, don't worry, his nature we can predict. We have artificial intelligence, but we have natural intelligence to tell that he will respond in such a manner in this situation. I had seen this, Devim Prakriti Mashritaha, Devim Prakriti also I saw in detail. Allow me to go ahead. Well, who's stopping you to go ahead? Go ahead. So, Devim Prakriti Mashritaha, that means his nature is very Guru-friendly nature. Ishwar-friendly nature. Like user-friendly computers are there and gadgets are user-friendly. Anything you do, they'll say go left, right. You keep on just putting. You don't need any knowledge of electronics to you just keep on putting I agree somewhere. You put or take. So that is called user-friendly gadget is there. It will say everything step by step, not shut down, not do this, not do that. So when a person has Guru-friendly nature, Ishwar-friendly nature, and the nature in which the people are very friendly with him, the biggest criteria whether my nature is as per my scriptures is that a person's acceptability is very high. Gurudev used to say a famous line, perfect man's mind, like a mirror, reflects everything, retains nothing, and rejects nothing. He is a nature which will be, people feel that, my nature should have been like that. Our nature should be such that others should feel, if I had this nature like him, then how happy I would have been. I remember in my class 9th or so. So, one day, an English class was there. So, one essay was written, And I wrote very well because my grandfather was behind, he told how to write. And after that, the copy was being shown in the classroom. Everybody's copy was being shown. I still remember the teacher's name. His name was Mr. Abdul Bari. He was a Muslim teacher, but very good. And he gave my copy to each student to see. He said, please see how to write the exam. Not my grade, my grandfather was, because he had told me how to write the essays, how to write, how to put a point. So sometimes we feel that, new actors think if I could be acting like him or her. The new dancers are there. When they see the senior dancers, they have a dream, if I could have danced like that. If I could have. Like when you see even Manish dancing. So thought comes, if I could have also danced like that. No? Manish Maharaj is a very good dancer, yes, where she goes to stay. So, if I could have. A new doctor will come in the profession, they come to you or not? They come to you. So they will think that if I could be like him, Dr. Jagannath, if I could be like him, if I could be so expert in this. Anybody who is new, he seeks a role model somewhere. A new brahmachari comes and joins the course, so he has many swamis. So if he likes somebody, if he says, if I could be that Swamiji. If I could also live like him or speak like him or whatever is there. So similarly, even seeker is there. His life should be such that people should see in nature and say, if my nature also could be like his nature. If I also could be detached like him, if I also could have conquered anger like him, if I could also have gone tapasya like him, if also I could have, Guru Bhakti as he has. They call Devi Prakriti Maashrita. Devi Prakriti means that your nature is, everything what the scripture says, 33 values of 12th chapter from 13th verse. It is at least few values are fructified in me. One value brings other values also. Like if you drag one leg of the chair, all will come up. So one negativity brings many negativities, and one goodness also brings many goodnesses. Which Devi Prakriti hoti. Sabki nahi hoti. It's rare. Therefore, people don't have emotional personality. Intellectually they can understand, they can talk, they can write, but emotionally they are a pygmy. Bhajanti ananya manasa. There was one guru and he had lot of disciples. Disciples must be hundreds of them. Every disciple used to teach, hear from the guru for years together. One day Guru got mad. Guru got mad, yes. He started spitting on everybody. He started hurling abuses on everybody. How long disciple will listen all these things? So disciples slowly started leaving the ashram. He's shouting, he's screaming, he's spitting. Every time he's out of his control and he says we should have some control, he himself doesn't have. So this kept on happening. So slowly, if he got literally mad, people said he has lost his mind. So all the students with their books and with their notes and with their clothes, they started leaving the ashram and ultimately all left. One disciple was remaining. Now everything was on him now. So that disciple was called one day in the night, he said. Now Guru was very normal today. His mind got back. He said, you did not go. Didn't I spit on you? He saw him. Didn't I hurl abuses on you? He saw him. Didn't I shout on you? His eyes were dying, he said. He said, why don't you leave? When hundreds were there, all have left, why didn't you leave? You have no place to go, or what? You like to be insulted. He said very nice things. I'm just giving the example of Devi Sampatti. He said, Gurudev, when my good time was there, you taught me all the things. At that time, when I can accept goodness, then I can accept everything. And if I had left, you had no cook. You had nobody to wash the clothes. You had nobody to clean your room. It's okay. I can tolerate whatever you have given. But I can't tolerate you being here alone in all manners. And you have given so much joy that even if you can give all the sorrows, I am ready for them. He said, you won't leave me. Then teacher gave the boon. He said, Bhagwan will become your disciple. And this Shishya was Sandipni Rishi. Who was a guru of Bhagwan Krishna. Bhagwan and Sudama both were studying in the same ashram. इसको देवी संपत्ति बोलते हैं. His nishtha, his ahankarhinta, his lack of ahankar, his lack of being heard, his lack of being assertive, his lack of being, speaking bad. His mind said, when I didn't know anything, this was the Guru. When his mind was okay, he taught me, and it will remain with me for whole life. And if for a few days or months, if years, then I will live with him and I will also serve him. This is called Devim Prakriti Mahashrita. You have to go through some kind of what shall I say, firewalk you say, or you don't take a shape unless you have tolerated the hardships in some emotional hardships. If you have not tolerated, you cannot become a spiritual giant. Physical hardships I'm not saying, that you can fast very much, or you can do parikrama, or you can walk a lot, or you can live with less clothes in the winter. That is not a big criteria. It is also good. I am not undermining it. But one who cannot tolerate the emotional hardships, he can't grow to the spiritual dimension because it is through the way. He said, when I have given myself to you, Gurudev, the day I came in the ashram, that only I decided, whatever you will do, I will accept. And whatever you will ask, I will do. So I keep to my vows, I don't have any options. So I think Guru must be acting only, and therefore he became, whose feet was being touched by the head of Bhagwan Krishna throughout his life. He became Sandipni Rishi. When I hear such stories, it's very high, but it really touches some core of your heart. It inspires us to become little more egoless, tolerant, less judgmental all the time. Somewhere surrender. I'm not saying surrender to wherever you want. But it's not that everybody you see fall, then I have nowhere surrendered. यहाँ भी गड़बड़ किया, वहाँ भी गड़बड़ किया, हर जगह जाके गड़बड़ी देख लेता है. Everywhere he sees faults. He's a grasshopper is there, he's a guru hopper. Everywhere he sees, he has 20 gurus, all he fought with. This is the 21st one. So Mahatmanastu Maham Partha Devim Prakritimashritaha Bhajanti Ananya Manasaha. I'll touch this word, I was not satisfied. Please note, Ananya Manasaha means with unbroken commitment. बहुत important word है, please be very, very careful. And Gita, Bhagavad, Ramayana, this word has come so many times. And the import of this word, we take it lightly. There are 4 or 5 places where you have to give your whole self. Whole. Please note, we have mainly two strong personalities. One is mind, where sense of joy is there. Second is intellect, where sense of importance is there. When sense of importance, sense of joy is on the same subject, then that is called Ananya Manasa, where I can give my whole self. There are 4 or 5 points to illustrate this Ananya Manasa. You all must have given examinations. I also have given, as a graduate student, examination was a big thing. And in my house, all were academicians only. So, you will not believe, I never went to saw single concert, single dance, single drama till graduation. I didn't know what is the difference between Bharatnatyam and Kathak. I thought all are same. And Kuchipudi, I thought they distribute pudi at the end. Kuch pudi, Kuchipudi, I thought. At the end of the dance, they give prasad, pudi as prasad. So that dance in which pudi is given as prasad, that is called Kuchipudi. Other will be Kuchi Kachori. So the house was like that. When examination paper used to come, there were 3 hours examination was there, 7 to 10. Mostly it was morning 7 to 10, 2 shifts sometimes, 7 to 10 and otherwise 2 to 5, 2 shifts. And first thing came and you had 3 hours only. The bell was ringing, invigilators were ready now. And you knew the questions are, you go through all the answers, some you could know, some you, they say first do the easy one, some said first do the difficult, whatever is there. But at that time, a good student is Ananya Manasa. When time is less and the job is more and difficult, you have to put your whole self into it. You can't afford to look here and there, say bye, how are you? Because you are losing every moment is very important. Watch is kept here, the teachers are going on, invigilators are going on. Flying squads used to come. Something called flying squad, I don't know here they come or not. Flying squad is from somewhere to see somebody is cheating or not. So somebody used to write on their hand somewhere, cheats here and there. They have their own siddhis. So please get up, you'll be checked thoroughly and you'll be restricted for 1 year. That year has gone now. Gone forever. 1 year has gone. So that ananyata was required. X square plus y square is equal to 1.5. Mine is coming 0.7. It is 1.5. Where is mistake here? Time 5-10 minutes have gone. Let's go another question. Let's complete this. 2 already I have left like that. This is a third incomplete question. And interesting thing is, the invigilator will say, out of 14, you do 7 or 10. Half an hour remaining. One bell rings. 3 questions are remaining, half an hour. When your project is too much and time is very less, you can't afford to see no drop of water, you don't think about your mummy daddy, you don't think about what film is going on, or am I looking good or bad, or my friend has come or not, or whom I like, she ran away or she's here. No. Ultimately, I got it. X square, 1 plus 5 is. 10 is also done. Last 5 minutes remaining. Sir, 1 minute. Okay. Now tell me, you have 20 year, 30 year in your hand now. You are in the examination hall and your vasanas are so big to sort out. So many prarath karma to deal with. How can you waste your time here? How can I have time to fight with this person? Take fault of that person. Like that boy. Where is the time? Because I have to sort the kam, krodh, lobh, irsha, moh. I don't know next birth what chance I will get. I will not get this chance. You have less time. The surgery which just now I went through. So, doctor has less time. The anesthesia is given only for this time. That will tell that you have to complete your job within, not that you are having Coca-Cola and dosa outside. He has to be focused. Because that time is running out. Anesthesia is going to run out. You cannot extend the anesthesia unless it is urgent. He has to be very, very focused at that time. He can't take a call from the home. He can't keep on singing some film song also. Dil diya hai jaan bhi dein. Ye nahi kar sakta wo. He is on the screen constantly seeing what is going on. Nurses are there. Because his time is only 30 minutes. It's not a party going on there. It's a serious environment. We live as if we live for 1,000 years. First 100 years, let us go for Kam Krodh. After that, kabhi dekhenge. In Valmiki Ramayana it tells, when you sit, just next to you, death sits. When you get up, death gets up. When you walk, death walks. And when you sleep, death also is next to you. This is more scary. One day, just it gulps you. You have less time. You have to conquer your mind, make it focus, make it meditative, make it quiet, realize the self for what we are born. Do you again want to be born with the same qualities, the same nature, next birth, this life you suffered a lot. So many sanchit karmas are on the way. How can we take it for granted? This is the first thing. Why ananyata is required? I hope he is ananya there. Second point, why ananyata should be there? When anywhere little mistake will make a person lose a very badly, he has to be ananya. When you have gone to the serpentine roads of the Badrinath and Kedarnath, the roads are serpentine. Little wrong turn and you are down in the valley. which is 700 feet, 1000, 2000 feet also. Yad gatvana nivartante. You can't come back. And every year there is an accident. Because sometimes you wonder how the driver is taking. It's like that. I mean, there is inches between his tire. 4-inch difference is there. Here, little we have attachment, you can become deer and dog. Like Jad Bharat became. Like Indra became. Indra wanted to marry Shachi. Nahush. Nahush was new Indra. Previous Indra's wife was Shachi. He wanted to marry Shachi. Shachi was very clever. He said, please bring Saptarishi should hold my palanquins. Up Saptarishi came, 7 is odd number to hold the palanquin. So that was hurting him. And Agastji was short in stature, in nature, sorry, in height, not stature. Ultimately, they said, Sir, move forward. He said, Sir. He threw the palanquin. He said, go and become a snake only. From Indra became a snake. But because he was very, very meritorious, so he will not become any grass snake. So he fell near Kailash. He became a very big snake near Kailash. So little mistake is going to take you in, it's like a, wrong direction, and you need cold waters, hot waters. In Vibhuti it happened, hot, cold was there. It's not properly written somewhere. So one old person was there. And that was from solar. It was coming, solar water is very, very hot. And he twisted the whole thing, the whole feet got burnt. Your one thought can make you animal or bird or plant. And therefore you need to be very careful. Driver has to be ananya. Don't talk to driver at that time. How are you? How's your wife? How's your children? He said, please don't disturb me. Let me drive properly. He is saving you. It's going like this. Second cause. I hope you're understanding that. Third cause. Why ananyata is required? Ananyata is required. Where you want to get a lot. God can give me a lot. I go to a teacher. And supposing I don't love him completely. I have a partial love. I love somebody else also. This also. How much to get maximum out of that teacher? The ananyata is required, because if your mind is at too many places, other person won't be convinced and give you all love. To get the love of Bhagwan, anya ashrayanam tyago ananyata, Narad Bhakti said. When Vibhishanji left Ravana's support, then only Bhagwan Ram gave him all the love. When Sugriv left everything, and then he thought, there is nobody, I don't think so anybody can kill Vali other than you. Then only he was given the support of Bhagwan Ram. Any relationship, you can get a lot only when you are highly available to that relationship. Including your mantra, including your jap. Bhagwan says anyway, he has a very, lukewarm relationship. Sometimes he comes, sometimes doesn't come. He enjoys, he says mine to everybody. And to me, he doesn't say, it's okay. For his child, he brought, he's so excited. But on Janmashtami, he was not excited. On Shivratri, he is not excited. He is sleeping in the night in Shivratri. And see, for his birthday, child's birthday, he is awake till 3 o'clock. वो तो लगता नहीं कि सब कुछ हमारे लिए इसने दिया है. Who will get maximum from me? Who is highly available to me and to my advice? If he doesn't follow my advice, He followed 10 people's advice, then I will also think anyway he will not follow, then what can I do for him? I cannot give him all advice because he cannot get all the love and all the knowledge which I have. Because he does his own way. How can you please God? Tell me one devotee Bhagwan was pleased who was not Ananya to Bhagwan. How can husband be pleased if the wife is not saying that you are the only man in my life? She cannot say, I love my neighbor also. Because Christ has said, love your neighbor as your husband. Where does Christ say like that? He said, love your nature as thyself. Don't know if I have modified slightly. He cannot say like that. It happened, you won't believe. Boy and girl came here and he said, my wife goes, she likes more that person. Now I asked the wife, is it true? And she said, yes, it is true because my husband doesn't earn anything. I said, doesn't earning means that you should like somebody else? He will earn tomorrow. Before marriage, you are yearning for her. Now you earn for her. For whom you yearn, then you have to earn. ऐसे नहीं संबंध बनता कि I like him also, her also. वो एक संबंध चाहिए. Mantra also, they work when they feel that this person has no other mantra. So, this is also third cause, I think. ऐसे नहीं होगा अनन्य, होगा ही नहीं काम आपका अनन्य. ये भी अच्छा लगा. You have a multi-minded, multi-plug is okay. हाँ, type C, type D, ये सब होता है. लेकिन multi-minded ये भी अच्छा लगे. So you cannot focus, you can't put your effort. You can put your effort in one direction only when you have no other thing in your mind for a long time. Otherwise you have divided effort. Last thing, the nature of Brahman and nature of Jagat is different. One is Satyam, other is Mithya. How can you love Satya and Mithya both at the same time? The loving of the world involves keep your vasana, keep your deha, viman, sense of body, keep your attachment. Think that world is true, think this person is true, think that his joy is true, think I am big. The loving of Brahman involves na karmana, na prajaya, dhane, na tyage, naike. Nothing, all has to be falsified, all has to be given up. It's a contradiction. There are contradictory foods also, they say. Some foods in Ayurveda, they are so-called contradictory food. Like curd and milk taken together, it's called contradictory. It can have a bad effect on your stomach or something like that. Or putting salt in the milk. Moment I see some white thing, like even the coconut also I don't like. This coconut, they give a lot. I don't know where from this thought has come that somebody likes coconut. In coconut milk they put salt. And that also doesn't go with me. I said, you milk में salt डाल दिया इन लोगों ने. हम कभी नहीं लेते, हम अपना broccoli निकाल के लेते हैं. Moment white and salt, हमको लगता है salt कहाँ से आ गया उसमें. Love for Brahman and love for my own ahankar. On one hand, I say I am Anand. On one hand, I say Mano Buddhi Ahankar Chittani Nam. On other hand, I say I am a disco dancer. जिंदगी मेरा काम. अभी तो मन बुद्धि अहंकार के परे थे आप. You can be disco dancer, you can be wife, you can husband, you can be child. This can be go away. All can go, but this will not go with that. It will not gel with it. It's a different plane of working is there. At the same time, you are saying, I am Chidanand Rupa, and you are saying, I am sad also today. Bole Chidanand is sad today. Yes, I guess. I am Chidanand Rupa, Shivoham, Madad, I am very angry also today. Ananya nahi ho tum, kahin kyun hai nahi ho tum. You have a promiscuous devotion. You will not reach anywhere at the end of the life. तुम 10 जगह जा रहे हो, you are putting somewhere mind. For some time you hear Vedanta, sometime you hear Bhakti, sometime you go to the film, sometime you become father, sometime you become mother, sometime you become child. You have no one eye you don't have, and therefore it is not going to act. You are not going to make a difference. You have a self-contradictory and conflicting eyes in you. कबीरा खड़ा बाजार में मांगे सबकी खैर. कबीरा खड़ा बाजार में लिए लुकाठी हाथ, जो घर फूके अपना चले हमारे साथ. Kabir Das is standing on the crossroad with one burning mashal is there, torch. So somebody said, Kabir bhai, I want to be your disciple. He said, no, go and burn your house first. He said, once? Well, burn all your attachment. Burn the bridges. Burn your bridges. You have no support, then only you come with me. When you have no house, no attachment, you are holding here also, holding there also. ऐसे नहीं चलेगा यहाँ पे काम. Your support, all support, worldly support and God's support don't coexist. Worldly ahankar and the surrendered ahankar, surrender and ahankar don't coexist. Attachment to the God, attachment to the world don't coexist. Attachment to wife, children can coexist. Attachment with money and wife will definitely coexist. Wife will be very happy. Well, my husband is an ATM machine. I just punch the numbers. What is there? You don't do anything for me. And he said, you take money. जस्ट से आप कम से क्या मतलब है, सब कुछ ऐसे स्टेटमेंट इमोशनल फेंको, कुछ ऐसे इमोशनल का. ये सब नहीं चलता ब्राह्मण में. Only one eye has to be maintained here. Either I am of the God, you cannot be of the world. Why? Because God is too big. It's a contradiction. It will take away His devotion. You can't be belonging to both. You can belong to God and see the world as a demonstration of the God. That is fine. But you can't belong to two people. You can't belong to God also and the world also. That means you will have divided devotion. You will never give yourself wholeheartedly. I am available at all time in all ways. It will not be pleasing to that Lord. You will never be able to give. Therefore, you can't get the maximum from the God. Because what you are earning, slowly you are doing something and losing also. Bhagwan says, no, he should have nirmamo nirahankara. And I have attachment. Bhagwan is, I am happy. People say, are you happy with me, Swami? 3 actions of you are I am happy, 2 are not happy. So if I say 3 I am happy, 2 are not happy, it doesn't mean 3 minus 2 is equal to 1 is happy. Is equal to overall not happy. It's like that. Face is there. Well, your nose is okay, ear is okay, eyes are not okay. Whole face will not look good if one aspect is not okay. All have to be okay. Ananya का मतलब क्या है इसमें? These are 4 reasons why Ananyata is too much emphasized. You will be giving half-hearted approaches. You are half-hearted in the spiritual path. You have not given your ahankar on the spiritual path. You are not aware that time is losing. You are losing time. You are not aware that you are not able to please somebody because what he wants you are not doing. What he wants totally you are not doing that. How can he be pleased? Little you have pleased in patches here and there. ऐसे नहीं होगा. सो अभजन्ति अनन्य मनसः ज्ञात्वा भूतादिम अव्ययम, knowing that I am the cause of the whole world. I hope this Ananya word from 4 angles is very. And little you digress, little. So you are going to lose not only the life, but you don't know what will happen in the next birth. This birth, you got Chatsworth, you got 159 Chinmaya mission. Next birth, what will happen? Who will take you? Which karma will follow you? You just don't know. We take everything for granted. Therefore, I am saying it's a serious one. One ashram was there. This is true story. Don't think it's a story only, huh? In Vrindavan, a sea ghat somewhere there. One Mahatma was there. So in his house, in his ashram, lot of many sevaks were there. One was main sevak. His name was Ramlal. And because lot of work was there, satsang started. And Ramlal could not come because he has lot of work, shifting the vessels here from here, allocating this name. And he used to comment, why satsang is very easy. ये तो बैठ के सत्संग करने बैठ के 2 hours is sitting for satsang. All my work is there. I have to bring the dullap today. The cart is coming. The table chairs are coming. हम सत्संग थोड़ी ना करेंगे यहाँ पे. And sometimes other who are sitting, बोले तुम you also sat. Please go help. He used to call Guruji. He said, see, satsang is very important. That is the most important thing on the ashram. Don't leave satsang and do the work. He said, Guruji, you don't understand. The vessels are not washed. I have to go there. This, he never attended any satsang. One day satsang was going on. And as you know, in Vrindavan, it's not like open like that. It's not closed. And from outside he started shouting. He said, who has kept this bucket here? Who has kept this glasses here? Take the tea and don't put the glasses at the right places. This Mahatma said, he to bandar ki tarah chanchal hai bhai. He's so fickle-minded like a monkey. Ultimately he was shouting so much that satsang ko band karna pada. Satsang had to be stopped ultimately. Well, that day's satsang was over because he was screaming too much. Because those who work a lot, they complain a lot. Problem is this with them. They are not quiet person. Because they always feel, I am doing, this person has not done this person has not done this. They are very irritated person. Those who are not working, they are quiet sitting somewhere because of their laziness and comfort. But this person is perfectionist everywhere, so he is grappling. One day he had a high fever, so he was not attending any satsang. And everybody was disturbed because he used to make, and nobody used to shout because he was the main manager. He said, if I shout, he won't give me the place to stay next time. So whatever he was saying, others were also cooperating. My Guru was helpless in this manner. 1 day passed, 2 days passed, 3 days, 1 year, 2 years, but he never attended. Ultimately, he had a high fever one day. बोले रामलाल को बहुत बुखार हो गया. रामलाल को बुखार हो गया भाई. रामलाल is very ill. रामलाल is very ill. He died. Ramlal died. After few months, one baby monkey came. Small monkey. He came near. The Guruji, satsang was going on. ऐसे से बार बार करे. बोले रामलाल हो. भाई घाट से बोले रामलाल हो तुम ना. आर यू रामलाल? सत्संग नहीं करते थे ना तुम. लास्ट बट यू आर नॉट डूइंग सत्संग. सेम आश्रम. पीपल वेर नॉट वाचिंग. This was the only sound he could make. Then Srimad Bhagavad Katha was going on. So not 7 days, but he was taking Katha and he used to sit continuously. And you give anything he wanted. After this teacher has eaten, then whatever is left over, and nobody used to call him monkey. Bole Ramlal ke liye rakh do usko. So that so for him something was always. Then he ate what teacher has eaten. And after the whole Bhagavad got over, and he used to sit quietly now at one corner. Everybody saw, बोले रामलाल आ गया, उसके लिए आसन बिछा दो. Bhagavad got over, he disappeared. They said, Ramlal कहाँ चला गया? Ramlal, where he has gone? Then they started searching. They saw on the top of the terrace, he was dead. Guruji said he has gone to Gokul Dham now. Listening to Bhagavad, he has gone to Gokul Dham. So why to become animal for that, what you would have done in human body? Therefore I always say, don't make work important than satsang. Because many monkeys are here. But the problem here, no monkeys allowed here. At least that was an open shed, they could sit here and there. No, don't take a chance, please. Everything they will do except satsang. That value is not there. So this is called ananyata. At 4 levels is required. ऐसे नहीं होता कभी कभी कहीं कहीं कुछ कुछ थोड़ा थोड़ा यहाँ वहाँ. No, anybody who is successful, you see how much they are focused in that area. Their mind, out of 24 hours, 12 hours he must be thinking on that, on the subject. Satatam, I have described other things. Then what he does? Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha drinavrataha namasyantascha mam bhaktya nityayukta upasate. What his Mahatma does? Don't forget how it was going on. Well, which chapter is going on? Which chapter? Which Kand? Bal Kand. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha drinavrataha. First is drinavrata. Here vrata doesn't mean vow. Because vow is for some finite thing. Here drinavrata means high level of commitment. Single commitment. Single pointed commitment. Whose main option is one in his life. Main priority is one in his life. This is a corollary of Ananya Manasa. When you know all these things, then you become committed. You don't become committed anywhere. When you know that this is the only place of joy. When you know this is the only place of my importance, commitment doesn't come. When you know that this is the only place which will protect me in future, this only security is there. That is called commitment. Commitment is a better word. What he does now, Dhrinavrataha. Dhrinavrataha means his commitment is unshakable. He is firm. He is steadfast. He is not forcing himself. Intellectually he has realized. Like, you are about to eat very nice kheer is there. Very nice kheer is there. And somebody said, I think cook was saying that in the kheer, one lizard had fallen. And you already had put your spoon and you scooped like this and it was to land here. Only one lizard had fallen. You decide what you have to do. You can eat. Are you sure? I heard. I think one lizard has fallen. So it's a poisonous thing. It's up to you. You can eat if you want. And other was plain milk. One was nice kheer, thick. Thick kheer malai was also put. And some dry fruits were also put in that. And it was cold also nicely put in there. And you keep on eating, such nice kheer is there. And one was the plain bland milk. Not even sugar was there. Forget about kheer. Somebody said, no, this is very good. Cow's milk is there. It is very good. It doesn't have fat and all these things. Now you are seeing both. Now, because you have seen the possibility of your body's harm, therefore you will drop it. And because you know that this is the thing, even if you don't like it, you will take it. This is called commitment. This Arth Purusharth, Kam Purusharth are all poison mixed. Attachment is nothing but postponed sorrow. Hatred is immediate sorrow. Attachment is a sweet poison, sugar-coated poison. Because that person will leave you. Ego is all a sugar-coated poison. See, they praise me so much, I do so much, Nobody can be like me. Wow! They were clapping for me. They took my autograph. Acha. You gave? Yes, I signed something because my autograph is there. They understood who am I. High level of appreciation. They appreciate a lot. All are sugar-coated poison. Therefore, Mahatmas don't dwell into it. Because they see far. They see 10 years down the line. This person will not be there. Either he will leave first or I will leave first. If he leaves first, rest of the life I have to cry. If I leave first, while dying, I will have the thought of him. Both ways I will be in problem. Lekin he is very good. He is very good. Let him serve God. I have all respect and love for him. All the best. But not mine. He is not. I don't want to possess him. ये भगवान बोले जपने अच्छा लगता है यार, ये दूध है, मिल्क है, लो जप करते रहो, अच्छा हो जाए. Do you? But it is very boring. Boring होता है जो करते रहो. Your jap will is important. Vishnu Sahasranam, how many times every day do the Vishnu Sahasranam, Today nobody was there. Gauri didn't. Quite a confusion was there. This person not do, Gauri can do, this then can do. I don't know, we are doing more than a year, Vishnu Sahasranam. Vishnuji has not come. All those who were coming as Yajman, they also ran away. Either they got realized. I think we should have some robot as Yajman and like this, Vishnave Namaha, Vishnagarai Namaha, we should keep on doing like this. And we can put him on the stool because some people don't sit on the floor, sit on the stool here. अरे कुछ हो नहीं रहा है, विष्णु सहस्त्रनाम इतना कर तो रहे पाठ, हमारा हाथ थक गया ये, दिस इज पेनिंग ना. Vrat means you know something is big, but you don't have it. In spite of all the pain, I'll not stop it also. I will die or I will get it now. Better to die for the ideal that you lived rather than to live knowing that this idea was big, but I didn't give my heart. I didn't have a commitment. And you know who was the one person in Ramayana who suffered from this? Kumbhakaran. Kumbhakaran, had lot of respect for Bhagwan Ram and Sita ji. And really admired. But he couldn't leave his attachment to Ravan. Therefore, when he went to battlefield, first he embraced Vibhishan ji. He said, what I could not do, you did it. You followed you could live up to your principles and guts. You had the mind. I couldn't have that mind. I couldn't leave the attachment to Ravan. I don't have the willpower I didn't have. I didn't have that egolessness as you exhibited. The spiritual heroism that was required that you had, I didn't have. In Tulsi Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana, both is there. He praised the Lord. Bole, you kept the glory of all the clan of Rakshasas. At least you are the one whose progeny will continue in Lanka. Otherwise, we would have lost everything. And he scolded Ravan also many times. Brahmavarta, what I am convinced, I will kill my life, nothing else. Here any project wants life. You want to bring a good institution, one life is required. एक जान चाहिए पूरा जिंदगी दो. Well, I want to make Chinmaya Purna successful, one life is required. Life, not 1-2 years. Adidas was not made by one life. Samsung was not made by one life. This Apple was not made by one person's life. They gave their life. जान चाहिए, एक जान लगा दिया किसी ने, खपा दिया अपने आप को. And for truth, I have a lukewarm approach. कभी कहीं थोड़ा ऐसे कहीं होता है क्या? दृढ़व्रता. Why dृढ़? Because temptations are there, inside, outside. You need not be firm where you are not weak. You need not be firm. If a teetotaler you are, you need not be firm in front of the wine. People are drinking wine, 10 people. Because it never tempts me. I'm never tempted. 10 people are drinking, 100 will drink in front. I'm not tempted. But somebody who has to resolve to leave it, he has to be one. Where Vasana is one side, Vivek is one side. Then you have to be firm and not compromise. Satatam kirtayanto mam. They are continuously doing my kirtan. What is kirtan has a very beautiful 3 meanings that we will see tomorrow. I am leaving the class 4 minutes early. Out of the excess time. Hari Om. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare.